Hello friends, today we are going to the Pro Drum Shop in Hollywood, and I have a very special announcement, surprise for you guys. And yeah, we're off. Okay, here we go, yay! A jogger almost ran in front of me. That's LA. Anyway, as you may or may not know, my time in LA is coming to a close. I have decided to head over to Asia. Now, a lot of people might ask, why Asia? What's going on over there that would make you move to Asia? Well, I'm not exactly moving, I'm just doing what I usually do. I go to a region of the world and organize events, organize concerts, and private lessons or whatever, and I put the seeds down for future things. Now, many times, if I'm in a country that I'm not usually in, I'll get recording sessions. I'll get things that come up out of nowhere to play. If people want me to play on their projects or records or whatever. And of course, you know, clinics and seminars are a big part of what I do. So another thing that I like is to take my own trio to different countries. That's something that's super important to me, to promote my own music wherever I go. And well, you guys know how it works. I take product with me to sell my CDs and stuff like that, which aren't CDs now. It's all USB sticks, you know. but yeah, that's the way it works. So as you know from the last video, I think LA it's become problematic for a lot of people, not only musicians. I mean, I see all over the internet people complaining about super high prices and stuff like that. So, you know, I don't feel that putting my money into some landlord's pockets is something that's going to benefit me and in the long run, or even in the short run. So a place like Bali, Indonesia is a paradise, okay? And it's very inexpensive to live there. So what I do is I go to a place, you know, and I develop my next projects, which is something very time consuming that you have to dedicate 100% of your concentration to, or else you just can't finish it. You know, some things take months and months and months of hardcore writing, 8 hours a day. I mean, like if it was your, you know, normal life job or whatever you want to call it. That's what it takes to complete projects, believe it or not, whether you're writing a music or a new book or whatever it is. And it's something you really have to figure out how to do. Okay, so let's get on our way to Hollywood. Freeway in LA. Freeway in LA. That's what LA is all about. Freeway, okay. I'm listening to Gene Krupp on the way. Woo, Gene! And we're officially in Hollyweird. There's MI over there, old stomping grounds. Sunset Boulevard we're about to cross. This area, you know, oops. This area is kind of bittersweet for me because it used to be really cool. And now, I mean, now, you know, like these things tend to happen. It's super commercial and it's lost all its appeal, let's say artistic appeal. Then again, there was a lot of drugs around here, you know, a lot of bad people. So now it's cleaner, and you know, I guess everything's a trade-off in life. But I had many drives down this street. There's a guy crossing the street on red. Fantastic. Many drives up and down the street with friends as a kid, and not so much a kid, but yeah, lots of memories. I really kind of prefer it the way it was before. I don't know why we get this way, you know, melancholy, or we think the past is somehow more romantic or whatever. Anyway, we're almost there. Okay, here we are, some crows, at the parking lot of the world famous professional drum shop. Let's see if Stan's gonna let us get some footage in here. This is the front entrance of the drum shop. It's pretty iconic for drummers. We've got Gene, Mean Machine. Gene was so important for drummers like Buddy because he brought drummers into the spotlight, out from behind the kit and out in front of the band. And of course, Buddy and Elvin, Pro Drum Shop. This is where I bought my first drum kit and where I would come to hang out and just dream, look at the gear, you know. And the great thing about this place is that you never know who's gonna show up. And Stan, a lot of the times, he's got like beer or pizza behind the counter, and drummers from all over the city will tend to congregate. You know, back in the day, there was a lot of famous cats, a lot of studio guys would just come by here and just hang. It was crazy. It was a crazy, beautiful scene. Free parking in the rear. Drums. I love this place. It brings so much memories. Let's see. I'm having a little trouble filming inside because they're playing some music in there, and I might get a copyright strike. So let me see what I can do about that. Yeah. Here I am with Stan, the main man, baby. Every drummer I think in the world knows Stan. We all love him so much because this shop, like I said, was part of our upbringing.
It was, Phil. I remember you coming here as a little snot-nosed kid. Now you're just an older snot-nosed kid,
right.
Like me.
Thank God we have drums to keep us young like that, right?
Damn right, man. It's so great to see you. I'm so glad you made it to L.A. at least, came in the store.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
And glad your family's getting all together.
Yeah. Thank goodness they're better now, and I'm headed out back on the road.
Right on.
Next week. So before I left, I had to come and see you.
Thank you.
You know,
appreciate that, my man.
What can you just tell me? How long has the shop been here?
This will be our year 65.
Oh my God.
And we may have a little party or so in June.
Wow.
So we may just do a big thing here.
Oh.
Stepdad Bob opened it up. Jerry and I started around 1967.
Wow.
And been here since I was 12.
Incredible.
Isn't that nuts?
Incredible. That is so incredible.
Yeah.
Man, I look around here and I just have so many memories, and that room back there. That's where people would used to try
the symbol, check them all out, yeah. And right near your picture, you're the guy above Buddy Rich. Or below Buddy Rich,
I'm right below Buddy Rich. I can't believe my picture is still up there. Yeah. Now that you mention it, I have to get...
I think we may have played darts a couple of times.
Well, you played darts with it.
Hi, Stu.
There's Buddy there. It's me.
There it is.
That's so great, man. I'm so honored that I'm still on the wall.
Yeah. That's because you don't owe me money.
Oh.
Whoever owes us money, Bob used to rip them down.
That's right. Oh man,
that was the old days.
So, do you have any, like? I know I'm bugging.
Go ahead.
Do you have any like stories of like the cats like Buddy or Gene coming in? All
Well, Gene, it's one guy I never met here. He died in '73, but I just happened to miss him because he lived in Yonkers.
Oh yeah,
in New York. So,
true.
But Shelly, man, lots of stories about him. In fact, I did a TV show with Shelly.
Kidding.
We taped 13 half-hour shows in 2 days. It was called Let's Play Drums.
Oh wow!
And it never made it out there, and they got lost somewhere. It was Chapel Music at the time.
No kidding.
And I was the student in 1971. We did that, and it was fun time. So we sit on those 13 hours on those little seats that they have back in those days. They didn't have rocking socks.
Right, that's right.
Anything.
Oh my God.
So that was a fun time.
Wow, man. Shelly, I love Shelly. He came to my gigs a couple of times and we talked.
Oh, he's
to me,
great.
He's such a nice guy.
He was.
He always was kind and had good words and
absolutely
amazing. And what else? Anything you can think of?
Off the top of my head, no. I know my brother threw Marlon Brando out of here one time.
No way. Really?
Yeah, he's a conga player.
Oh, that's right.
They got to do a big argument. Pretty funny. Yeah.
Wow. About what? Do you remember?
He wanted something for free. And Jerry asked him, "Hey, Marlon, I'll put those heads on your congas if you just give me an 8x10 signed thing."
Right.
Oh, you're just going to sell it. You're not going to put it up. Really? Oh, he went off like a crazy man. And Jerry said, "Oh, yeah, get the fuck out of here."
Oh, my God.
That's how that went down.
They kicked Marlon Brando out of the pro drum. That is hilarious, man. I could just see him walking out the door.
Oh, yeah. He was stuffy looking, too.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
That was just the way he was.
Oh, that's funny, man. Well, Stan, man, I really appreciate this, and the guys on my channel really appreciate it too.
Thank
I have
you, Phil.
drummers from all over the world, very nice guys on the
on.
channel, and the channel's growing, and I just had to get over here.
Well, send me some links, man. I'll throw it up on ours at
Okay.
the same time.
Okay, definitely. Awesome.
That'd be great.
I know you're doing a series, it's called Groove of the Day or something
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, my God, yeah. That's taken off huge. Got like
Yeah.
8 million people.
Really?
Out of 200. I think we have 200 people have already done it.
Oh my God, that's awesome. What I like about that series is that not everybody is like super famous that does it.
No,
And
man.
you see like
it's not about that.
right. You see like people,
About players.
That's right. That just love drums and they come and they do
Yeah.
2 minutes or whatever you give them, and it's so fun.
The trouble is you don't want to follow Steve Ferrone or anybody else. That's the problem.
Right.
People get nervous.
That's right. Or Vinny. Vinny. Oh, I'm not following that shit. But that's pretty awesome, man. I think it gives a nice moment of glory to
Everybody's the same here.
Yeah, and that's it. That's one thing I miss. Like before, I don't know if you remember, like Modern Drummer magazine. On the cover, they had guys that looked like normal guys. They looked like almost like a guy off the street.
Right.
And they had ties and a suit and a tie. Whenever they're just there like a guy.
Yeah.
And now it's just it's lost that kind of homey feeling.
Yeah, it's gone a little east.
Yeah.
No doubt.
But that's what I love about the shop, because you come here and you feel at home. And I remember one time you were hanging out and you had like beers.
Oh, yeah. We used to drink a lot of beer back in those days.
Yeah, beers.
Yeah.
That would never happen.
Late afternoon.
Right? That would never happen at other drum shops.
No, it would. That's
Amazing.
true.
Amazing. Well, Stan, man,
All right,
you
Phil.
mind if I shoot a couple of
Go ahead.
kits around?
You can go in the office if you want to hit the office
Oh,
pictures.
that would be awesome. Look at this place, man. This is Drummer's Paradise right here. I'm gonna walk
Do your
around.
thing. Okay.
Thanks, man.
You got it. What's up, Steven?
Those are all kinds of kits. Kits that are kind of hard to find, I would say. That's a Leedy kit right there. Older Gretsch kits. That's Gene Krupa cymbal stand. I don't know if you guys can see that. The iconic logo of the shop. The first drum set sold at Professional Drum Shop right there. This is not Buddy's kit, right?
It used to be Buddy's kit.
It used to be Buddy's kit, right?
White Marine Pro, yeah. That's Slingerland.
This one?
I believe so.
Oh, wow. Well, okay.
Stan says it is.
Yeah, Stan says it's the Buddy Rich kit. It's the famous, but look at Buddy, man. Buddy was so iconic for all of us. So there's Gene. Well, we've got some music in the background. I hope I don't get the copyright strikes. So anyway. I want. What do you guys think? I gotta have it.
Merry Christmas. There's your present. It's all yours.
What? You're kidding me?
Oh, of course.
Come on, really?
Yeah.
No, you're kidding me, man.
You're gonna make me famous with that video.
That's right. That's right. I hope so. I hope we both get famous.
Is that the right size?
I think so. It's like perfect.
Yeah, cool.
Oh my God.
You look sharp.
It looks great, right?
You look like a drummer.
That's right. Pro drum shop, baby. I'm gonna be in Indonesia soon.
Oh, wow, that should be pretty wild.
Oh, it's gonna be insane.
All right, appreciate it, man.
And then I think the people are gonna go, "What the heck is pro drum shop?"
Exactly.
But it's gonna be great because I can explain to them.
I
and
think
can...
there's a guy that did come from Indonesia, didn't he? And do a video here?
Yes.
He did.
Really?
It's
It's in a different language, and you can hear.
He makes fun of me and Jerry. It's great. He's got millions of people following it.
Really?
I forgot where it is. Yeah. I'll
That's
find
awesome.
the link.
Wow, that is awesome. Man, I love this hat, baby. Woo!
Right on, Phil.
Stan, man.
Okay,
Thank
babe.
you, buddy.
You got it.
Really appreciate it, man. Stan, the man.
You got it.
Oh, guys, I'm back in the car. I tell you, man, I almost got emotional, man. It's you know, drumming. It's such a beautiful thing, and it's this calling that we have. It's just so unexplainable. You know, you try to explain it to people, they just don't. You know, they'll never understand. I think unless you get that calling, because it's a calling, man. It's not like you choose this life. It calls you, and in New York we say lifer. You know, when somebody is a lifer, it means that they go to jail for life. Actually, they're in jail for life for whatever crime they committed. But we call lifers guys who play their whole life, play drums their entire life, and you know, it's not like a jail, obviously, not that analogy. It's just humorous, and but I'm getting very emotional right now because you know, it's such a beautiful thing to play, man, and I hope you guys enjoy that, and I hope you enjoy your calling, and you get the most out of it in your life, and you pay attention to it, and you give the drum set what it deserves from you, and it will give you everything back if you give it what it deserves, and it deserves a lot. All right, my friends, before I start to cry, I better get out of here. See you.